Hi, it's Jnwynn with Scraptastic Yarns Podcast. Today is October the 26th, and if I don't look directly at the camera, I apologize. This eye is dilated. I have spent 2 hours at the eye doctor's office. I had a big floater that was covering up my vision, and I was concerned about it since I have diabetes. There's a possibility of it bleeding or retinal tear because of my history with diabetes. So I went to have it checked out because JC said I had to. I was just going to let it go as a floater. Yeah, it's a floater. But it was kind of neat to see the picture, because I take the picture of the back of the eye and everything. And I could actually see where it was and everything. And, the doctor pointed out these are the blood vessels. This is how we know it's not any bleeding in the eye or anything like that. So, yeah. That's why I hate going to the eye doctor these days, because you get dilated, then you can't see. Of course, now I have one eye that's dilated and I feel funny. Made a little panda bear hat. I didn't have any white buttons, so I decided to make a little round for their eyes. No, they're not going to work. This panda bear is terrifying. Even if it wouldn't terrify the baby, it would terrify the parents. So the white's going to come off and some eyeballs are going to go. Hey, you never know. And, babies can focus on black and white, so that might be kind of terrifying for a baby. I did work on a quilt this morning. Didn't get a full quilt done. What I got done was just the top. And I'm going to show you it. This is another top for the babies, children. Infant and children with development. So that is all it is. It's just the turtle blocks with the green and the blue. Didn't get it put together with anything yet. I do have some flannel that will go on the back as a backing, and it's done in, it's white with blue and green print that says, I love my daddy loves me. It's kind of cute, so thought I would put that on the back of this. And we're going to find out, because we were curious on, if they were going to use them there in the center with the Head Start. We have given quilts to Head Start before. But it was to the older children. Sorry about the rustling and then against the mic, but it was for the older children, and it's kind of funny because when we took the quilts in, I believe we took about 30 quilts in, carried them into the classroom, and kids were coming up and they didn't care what the quilts looked like. They were coming up and grabbing the quilts and threw them on the floor. And of course, quilters, when we see you throw quilts on the floor, we kind of go, and for some of us quilters, if we find out you just throw them on the floor, you throw them here, there, whatever, some will not make you another quilt ever in their life because you don't take care of their quilts. I don't care. But it was cute to see the kids, throw them down on the floor and immediately sit down, lay on them, and start looking at all the blocks and everything. So that's kind of fun to see. Nothing much is going on other than the eye business. And that's no fun, I don't know if you guys had seen Cindy Hart's video where she read the story about join her with the full moon if you dare. I loved it. I loved every bit of that. If you haven't, you have to go see it. You don't even have to see it. You just put it on and just listen. She tells a great story. And it was kind of fun. I hope she does a few more of those because it was fun. But I thought, oh my goodness, that's so brilliant, Cindy. It's fantastic. Let's see. What else is going on these days? Train ride's coming up. Next week, we have on that Friday, the photographers are coming to take the pictures before we take the quilts over to the kids. And we think what they are doing is that they are wanting these quilts so that they can have a Christmas party and give them away at Christmas to the parents for their babies. Not real sure. So we're going to find out next Friday what they are doing. So I have to get the rest of my 4 quilts done. That should be fun. And busy. But I've got plenty of time to do it. You know, I don't have to be anywhere on Tuesday. I have the entire day Thursday. Well, with the exception of the afternoon. Because, you know, we are going to learn pinochle. And with learning pinochle, we have discovered that there are many different rules to pinochle depending on who you play with and how they play, which has been quite interesting. You know, I thought there were set rules. Apparently, you know, families can make new rules and change things up. So, learning to play pinochle. And we were laughing about that because someone had said, oh, it's a really hard game. There's a lot of rules. And I'm thinking, no, canasta is a hard game. Plus, you got to hold all them cards in your hand. So, I don't know. It should be interesting. And I think someone is hunting down to see whether or not there are an official set of rules somewhere for pinochle that perhaps we don't know about that we can just print out. And yeah, that's it. Today's a short one. Like I said, I've been sitting in the doctor's office waiting to have this eye looked at. Haven't really got anything else done other than the quilt. And of course, now I can't see diddly squat out of this eye. So I can't finish up with doing anything. I can try to crochet, but that should be interesting. See if I can hit the holes. You never know. Okay, folks. Everybody stay nice and warm. It's been cold this week for us. Looks like we're going to get some rain. Nobody's happy about it. It's what it is. I will see you again tomorrow afternoon. Everybody have a great day. And until then, choose to be kind.